All right, this sweep utilizes a different kind of a hooking action with the foot, a reverse hooking action. We've looked at the normal hook, which is very basic, very common, foot inside, underneath the knee, used for lifting, used for trapping, sometimes just used for tracking his movement. If he's standing up and walking around, just staying with him, okay? We've looked at a situation where that is impossible, where we may want to have an outside hook, coming in from the outside, using for holding the foot. This is a reverse hook. This is where the hook that would normally be here is crossed, my left to his right. This gives me certain kinds of unique power to lift, so long as I've stripped away his base on this side, gives me the ability to kick quite powerfully. I'm using it here. In this technique, I'm getting across control of his grip. I'm pulling his arm off to the side, bringing my hip out, and then putting my foot in underneath the knee here. It's important to be underneath the knee as opposed to underneath his rear end. I want to get the best leverage for lifting here as possible. Okay? I don't want his weight, I don't want to have to lift his weight. I want to use this to teeter him out of balance. So what's going to happen here is as I pulled his arm across and reached around and grabbed his belt, I can pull him towards me, and this foot just becomes an off-balancing mechanism to kick him out that way. I free it, I hold this so if he continues to try to roll away, he can't go anywhere. Stuff it down, come on in for a good side control. A lot of sweeps happen in reaction to what the other person is doing. You know, they're not always something that I initiate. It might be a situation that just happens to happen as a part of a passing move or an attack where I recognize an opportunity and I'm able to capitalize on it. And hooking sweeps happen a lot like that. In the course of passing the guard, maybe he's moving around and I've inserted my foot this way. He was attempting to make me move here, but I realize I have this hook. Now I can sit up, pull this across, make it work. And as is the case with all our sweeps, we want to be aware of when that point of no return has happened so that I don't have to keep pushing and I can go ahead and switch to my next position. This is a good example of that. There's no reason for me to continue kicking him all the way to the ground here. That's a waste of time for me. Sets up certain problems. What I want to do is as soon as he's falling, I've reached that point of no return, retract it, he's continuing to fall, I'm continuing to move to my position. Coming around into here and control. One last time, slightly different angle.